Good afternoon, students. So, moving on here in the part three of the marketing plan preparation. So, we are done with the first part, which is the executive summary, and the second part, which is the study background. So, we are now on the third part, no, in making, no, a marketing plan. Okay, so this is analysis, the macro environmental analysis. So, in this part, you are going to assess the current condition of the market. Okay, and the future indicators of it are readily available on the internet. So you can browse no in the websites of the Philippine Statistics Authority. We also have here the www.psp.gov.ph, no, when you are looking no for the data. Okay, so we'll start with its component number one, which is the economic. Okay, macro environmental analysis, economic. Okay, so in here, you are going to examine the inflation rate. So what is this? The general rising no, of prices of goods. And also you also have to consider the peso dollar exchange, the rate of it. And then that these are indicators no of the future costs. Okay, that would affect your business. Okay, you also have to consider the GDP, no, the gross domestic product, can indicate the general business environment. Okay, so when we say the GDP or the total of all products and services, no, gawa dito sa Pinas. So that is gross domestic product. It can also affect no the economic aspect of your business. Okay, and include figures and projections concisely. Okay, so you can have data from the www.bsp.gov.ph for your the peso dollar exchange rates and the inflation rate. Okay, and also with the GDP. So if the inflation becomes too high, the economy can suffer, no, but if the inflation is controlled and at reasonable levels, the economy may prosper, and that it will really affect no your business. Okay, so that is the economic aspect in macro environmental analysis. Now we go to the political legal aspect. So you have to monitor no the bills that are currently pending on the Senate or in the Congress should be considered, especially when it affects the business in the future. Okay, so how are you going to monitor this political legal? By watching televisions, the news, or reading newspapers. Okay, so make sure that your the data or the information that you will be having are all legit. Okay, so we go to the socio-cultural. You identify the relevant socio-cultural factors that may affect the manner of how the product will be marketed. Okay, you also have to consider the socio-cultural factors and the demographic of the market that you intend to sell your product. Okay, this includes the age of the people, no, the geographic location, the education level, the occupation, income, and etc. So these are used to create groups and segment a market. Marketing demographics utilizes information that's easily accessible. So you also have to consider what age, no, what age you are going to sell your product. So you are therefore uh will do your market research in here. Okay, you do research, or you distribute questionnaires, or you do an interview. Okay, so you will know this demographic of your prospect market. But if not, you can have the data, no, at the Philippine Statistics Authority. Okay, the last one. Okay, the next one is the technological. Okay, so depending on the industry, the relevant, you have to consider the recent and relevant technological development that favorably or unfavorably affect the product. Okay, so this may include, no, for example, a new production process which the company can adapt to reduce manufacturing cost, or innovative innovative type of packaging. So you also have to watch out, no, the recent technological advancement. Okay, that may help in producing, or in enhancing, no, your product. Okay, now we go to the natural or environmental, macro environmental analysis. You have also to have a thorough analysis of the environment, no, the pollution, the global warming, and etc., and the temperature. Okay, so for example, in our business is bulalo, Etchus bulalo. Okay, so that is very swak, no, for a high temperature na mga places. Okay, people will be looking for a soup, okay, that um, can hydrate their body and can give nutritional benefits to them. Okay, so that is all in the macro environmental analysis. So again, you can monitor this one because this is external factors, right? So this is external factors, so you can monitor this one by watching news, no, and reading newspapers, and be informed, no, of the latest advancement in the business and in the community. Okay, so now we go to the opportunities and threats. Okay, you enumerate the identified opportunities and threats from the macro environmental analysis. Okay, so the next part is the part 5 is the micro environmental analysis. Okay, so the micro environmental analysis should be assessed and evaluated. Okay, because the micro environment is not expected to change dramatically over a short term. Okay, so you have to consider the company, no, the supplier, the marketing intermediaries, the customers, competition, and the publics. Okay, so first let us know about the company. Okay, the company is evaluated in terms of its organizational ability to implement marketing strategies. And the supplier, no, you also have to do some analysis on the relationship between the company and its supplier. Okay, you have also to assess that one. The supply of raw materials, is it consistent? No, can the supplier give you the materials that you needed? No, um, can they sustain, no, the need of your business? And also with the supply chain should also be investigated. Next is the marketing intermediaries. So the distribution network is explained in here, the distribution type is reviewed, and the relationship with your intermediaries is also determined in this part, no, of your marketing plan. All right. So we'll move on to letter D, which is the customers. So you identify the geographic, the location, no, of your market, the demographic, the profiling of your customers, and the psychographic profile of the customer. So When we say psychographic, that is the behavior, the buying behavior, the the ambition, the habits of your customers. Okay? Why they buy, bakit sila bumibili, where they buy, saan sila bibili, and how frequently they buy, gaano kadalas sila bumibili, and how they use your product. It is important that you are knowledgeable, no, of your customers. Okay? And we go to your competition. Okay. So in when you are a new market player, you have to know, no, the behavior, the movement, no, of your competitors. Your brand competitors are identified. Identify the closest and direct competitors. Okay, you have to identify that one and discuss recent competitive actions. Okay, so how are you going to do that? You observe. Okay, you observe and you do some research, no? So it is important that in the business there is really a research and development department, no, to monitor the movement, no, of your competitors and all other factors outside and inside your company, internal and external, that may somehow affect, no, the your business. Okay, so we go to the okay, so that would be all. Okay, so on my next video, so we are until competition. Okay, so on my next video I will explain about the publics, okay, and the strength and weaknesses, the market size, yes, the market, no, which includes the market size, the market needs, the market trends, and part 8 will be the marketing objective and the marketing strategies, part 9, and the part 10 would be the tactical implementation, and uh yes, part 9, the marketing budget. Part okay, so the part 11 is your feedback and control. Okay, so watch out for my next videos as part 3, no, because the part 1 is our um executive summary, and then the study background, and then this is the part 2. This video is the part 2, and my next video will be the part 3, no, in making preparing, no, the marketing plan. Okay, so that would be all for now, and thank you.